Welcome back to the bone-chilling world of the sacred experiment. In the previous episodes, we followed the harrowing journey of several soldiers who were sent to concentration camps for a mysterious purpose. They soon discovered that they were part of a twisted experiment that tested the limits of human endurance and survival. But as they struggled to escape, they encountered even more horrors that threatened to consume them. Now, in the third part of the story, we will witness their final moments as they face their darkest fears and meet their inevitable demise. Get ready to witness the shocking conclusion of Don't Sleep.
As the surgery ended and we started to move towards the last subject, this one looked at the surgeon and started to wheeze loudly, attempting to talk. I thought it was of importance, so I grabbed a piece of paper and pen and tried to write his message. All he said was keep cutting. We took the same procedures for the final subject and started to operate on him. We had to give them paralytics because it was becoming difficult to operate with them laughing continuously. Once paralyzed, they could only follow the surgeon with their eyes. The paralytic cleared his system at an alarming speed, and soon he started to struggle again and tried to free himself. We kept asking them, why did you do this to yourself? Why did you injure yourselves? To which he would only say, I must remain awake. The restraints for the subjects were reinforced to avoid any further damages and were placed back in the room. The researchers and the military benefactors thought about what to do with the remaining subjects. One of my colleagues suggested we put them back on the gas. The other researchers strongly objected but were overruled by the benefactors as they thought it would be a loss to exterminate them. The subjects were again prepared to be sealed into the chamber with EEG monitors connected to them. As soon as they heard that they were being put back into the bunker, they stopped struggling. They were struggling very hard to stay awake at that point. One of them started humming loudly and the mute one started wiggling his toes trying to focus on something. We were monitoring their brain waves the entire time, and it would seem normal at times, but sometimes it would completely be flatlined as if they were going brain dead and coming alive again. As we looked at the monitor, one of the two patients' eyes slipped shut as his head hit the pillow. His brain waves immediately to that of a deep sleep, then flatlined for the last time as his heart stopped. The last remaining subject started showing the same flatlines. The commander ordered for him to be locked in the bunker in the facility along with two researchers. One of the two people he pointed towards was me. I could not imagine myself in that room with that thing, and in utter shock and reflex, and because of the horror I had seen and of what the subjects were capable of, I drew my gun and pointed it towards the commander. The commander started to pull his gun out, but I shot him point blank. Trembling in fear and shock and scared for my life, I turned the gun towards the last subject with tears in my eyes as the other researchers fled the room. I won't be locked in here with these things. Not with you. I shouted, what are you? I must know. As I completed my sentence, the subject started to smile with a sinister look on his face.
Have you forgotten so easily? We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you, begging to be set free at every moment in your deepest animal mind. We are what you hide from in your beds every night. We are what you sedate into silence and paralysis when you go to the nocturne of heaven where we cannot tread.
I paused and looked at him in utter shock, with my hands still trembling. I aimed at the subject's heart and fired. With his last gasping breath, he choked out,
So nearly free.
Thanks for watching the final part of our bone-chilling tale about soldiers trapped in a secret experiment gone awry. We hope you enjoyed the journey and were left on the edge of your seat until the very end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Wicked Majesty channel for more thrilling stories. And remember, sometimes the greatest horrors are those we create ourselves. Stay tuned for our next video. And until then, sleep tight and don't let the shadows bite.